Hello there, guys, and welcome back to episode 14 of the Decay 2 cover series. I'm your host, Arky, and let's get right into today's video. Today's video, we have some more information, and guys, as time goes on, this is how it's going to be. We're going to get a lot of information from Undead Labs, and I am so excited to bring it to you guys. So, in today's video, we are talking about character assets and the way Undead Labs is approaching their character creation, not as in player created character creation, but how they are creating the characters for State of Decay 2. So, as you see in this video or in this picture right now, you see these are the female character assets. They look really good, and as you see, there's a lot of leather and different colors. For me, I think this is a huge upgrade to the character assets that they're using they're using a new engine, and it really shows in this picture. As you see, there's a lot of leather, like I mentioned, and what they talked about in their blog post was they didn't want to have characters, have unrealistic armor and unrealistic, clothing. So what they did was they took an approach of what were these people wearing when the outbreak happened, and that's how they're approaching their clothing. And I'm sorry to have to break it here because we did talk about this a few times in the series, and that has been, will we be able to customize characters' clothing? And we now officially know that that is not a thing in State of Decay 2. They basically said the way characters' clothing went in the first game is how it's going to happen in State of Decay 2. So when you recruit a character, whatever they're wearing is what they're always going to be wearing. Now, that sounds like bad news, and for the most part, it kind of is, but if that's just not what they envisioned, then I don't want them to do something that they don't want to do. And for me, if these characters are lively and have attitude, I'm okay with not being able to change their clothing out. And if that, makes some of you guys mad, that's just the way it is, but and I understand that. Let's get on to the next picture. So, this next picture is the male character assets that they will be using. And as I said with the female, this is a huge upgrade to the look of these characters. I really like the clothing and the variety in race and variety in looks. So, what they said in the blog post was basically they wanted to have the characters portray a world that you can feel as if you're a part of. And I think they're hitting it on the nail with these character looks. They don't look too, unrealistic. They're grounded, and I like that. Now, if you see the guy in the middle, he's wearing a very odd leather type of, weird button-up leather, and the guy next to him is also wearing it. So it looks like they have different types of colors with the same clothing format, just using different colors on them, so it brings variety, even though the clothing itself isn't changing, but the color and the look and feel of it is. I enjoy what they're doing with the character creation. It looks really good, and it looks like there's a lot of characters and a lot of people to recruit. I'm still hoping that, there will be human enemies, and not just the undead. But with that aside, I think these community members, both the female and male, look really good, and I can't wait to find my new favorite character, because in the last game Marcus was my favorite character. I know Marcus was the one you started off with, and so he kind of got boring to play with, but I personally really liked Marcus, and I know a lot of you liked Ed, and I can agree with that. I liked Ed too, but I can't wait to have that same type of feeling with a character in State of Decay 2. And with these characters being a lot more lively looking, I think it's going to add a lot to the game. In this blog post, they mentioned that this is one of 4 parts that they will be releasing about the humans in Save Decay 2, so about the fellow survivors. I can't wait to see how this all unfolds. But let's move on to the next picture we got. So in this next picture, it shows off how they're making character faces. So as you see in the picture here, these are 5 different, characters. And the way they're going about creating the characters' faces is they're using photogrammetry, which is basically scanning people's faces and being able to construct a digital version of that face. And I think this is a really cool approach. You see this in a lot of modern games, and this is a approach that they did not use with State of Decay, and I think using it in State of Decay 2 is going to allow a lot more facial features to pop and allow facial movement to go a lot smoother. I'm really hoping that the textures on these faces are the same in game on your console as they are in this photo. I would love for this game to have a very deep character pool, and I cannot wait to see how it unfolds. So guys, if you want to see all of this for yourself and read the blog post and be completely caught up on all information for State of Decay 2, instead of coming here, I know I'm here and I, do all the research for you, but if you guys do want to take that extra step, go over to the official State of Decay 2 website shown on screen right now, and there you will be able to find and have answered for you practically any question that pertains to State of Decay 2. I think that with this new with the new character pool, I think there's a lot of possibilities and a lot of opportunities for there to be a deep and engaging story, and I cannot wait to see how it works. Guys, stay tuned for episode 15. I cannot wait to release that. I love you guys, and like I said in the beginning of the video, this is only one of 4 parts of releases of information that will pertain to the survivors and the people in State of Decay 2. That has been episode 14 of the State of Decay 2 coverage series, and as always, guys, I'm your host, Arky. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Peace.